because I didn't want to display my location where I was at. I was thinking about hanging out, but the music was too loud. You probably can still hear it now. So now that many of you know why I'm here, I want to talk about why I actually like Kenya, or what I like about Kenya so far. I could have easily, like packed my things the first time and just, you know, left. But I was like, no, I really like to come back. Let me just see, because I wanted to turn this cute apartment into an Airbnb. But I don't think so, for a couple of reasons, but I don't wish to discuss that right now. But what I will say is that the area that this apartment is in is A1. It's quite appealing. Yeah, just down the street. It's not even too far from where I was living the first time, but it's on across the main road. It's near all of everything. It's near many different places you want to be, such as malls, plazas, nightlife, music, food, cafes, meat markets, fruit markets, anything, thrift stores, anything you can think of, it is here. Antique stores. And I think that's what generally made me really fall in love with the place. But it wasn't just the amenities. Don't get me wrong. That was kind of like third or fourth on the list. The access to different things, it was just amazing, amazing. Yeah, but the first thing that really stood out to me was personally, my personal quiet observation was the people and how patient they were with difficult encounters. I observed a lot how they handled pressure from others. And I really admired that. Like they're not bothered by strenuous situations. Some people might see that as a negative. I don't know. I don't know the psychology of Kenyan people, but the point, or what my whole point that I'm making is that like you can notice certain cultures or whatever, they're very reactionary. They might, get crazy quickly, but maybe they have it here, but I have not seen that. I think I had shared with you all, there was a situation when I went shopping to go do something, and there was a car accident and people fell out of the car, and it was just like no reaction. People were really quiet. They didn't react like in a crazy way. They just were just, I don't know, maybe it was shock, but there was like no major uproar, which I thought was quite interesting. I just kept thinking about America, how people would be screaming and running and, so it was quite different. It was super shocking though. Yeah, but I've also seen Kenyans under pressure with people talking to them really in strong ways, and they don't flinch, they don't react. They're just like, okay. Yeah. And most of all, like when I observe the women, like when they're working, I just see a really sweet energy about them. And that's something that I admire because it, to me, exemplifies femininity. Yeah. Oh, okay. Regarding no major uproar, I'm not talking about political things. That's not my lane. Remember, I'm just a foreigner visiting. So no, we're not gonna go there, okay? They do have their state issues. I don't wish to speak on those things because that's not my business. They can get crunk. Well, let me go on back. I forgot about that part, but we don't want to talk about that. That's not my lane. Just like with anywhere else, though, if you are having issues with your government and you have things to say, most people, they're going to say something, and that you're definitely going to get. Another thing that I learned about Kenyans is that they are very sentimental about dates. Like if they have something that happened in history that either bothered them or something that they like, they're gonna remember it. They're gonna mark a calendar on it. Yeah, I've seen that. Like they'll commemorate certain days. Like we remember this day because this is how it made us feel, or this happened. We want to remember these people for this or that. They even celebrate like Valentine's Day and things like that, which was surprising to me when I saw a bunch of men lined up in front of this cute little gift store getting their ladies balloons and little teddy bears and stuff like that. That was so shocking to me because I think I arrived in February. It was so shocking to me. I was like, wow. I mean, they have it in the US, but it was really interesting. I was like, interesting. Like, wow. Like, okay, yeah. And so many people I've heard, people kind of say it in such a negative way that it's just like America and, they were colonized and, they're talk about their psychology as far as being timid and things like that. And I'm like, I don't know, I don't think so. I haven't observed Kenyans enough to say anything like that. I think people around the world are just generally different in their demeanor, in their personality, in their cultural norm. And whatever happened in the past, as far as, being colonized and all those things, every nation, everyone had to figure out how to work it. You understand? Like, it's sad what happens in the past, but I'm one of those people who likes to dislodge yesterday from today, because yesterday can affect you, your health, your mind, and so on. Anyways, come over to My Wish, My Command, where I want to unpack all of these levels, to help my fellow humans out there, to uplift our energy, to raise our vibration, to do better towards one another. Everybody's not gonna get with it. They're not supposed to. And it is what it is. Just come on over, okay? I'm reading your comment about your daughter-in-law. Thank you, Be in tune. Callie's in the house. Yeah. So I'm sure you can hear the music is still in the distance. That's why I wanted to just come and just chill out, because if I stand in a position too long, I don't, right now, I'm only here for a certain amount of days, but here for business, just to see what's happening. Yeah, and I want peace. I want happiness for not only myself, but for others. But for those who were on the stream that went to memberships, you guys know what time it is and what I've been dealing with. And I've done my best to keep my energy cool, but Kenya is a different beast, and I'm happy to know that I can get the support that I need. Yeah. Fair use, you changed your thumbnail picture? Okay, you said, I don't know about that because the past helps us to understand today and why things are as they are. It's useful. Yeah, to a certain extent. But when you're using it to abuse other people or when it's not being useful, I'm against it. I'm against it. Because, like, if it's used constructively, I get it. Especially for story time, or sharing, messages of upliftment, how people overcame things. I get it. But when it's used in a destructive way, like I was hurt or abused, so I'm about to hurt everybody else, no. I don't like it. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see. You went back to your Okay, see, here's a constructive way of going back in the past. You use her childhood pic. That's cool. Yeah, it's true. It can also help you recognize bad patterns. Yeah, it's so true. Used in a constructive way. I know that I do that sometimes, like, wow, where was I at this time? Like, whoa, I was cutting up, I laugh at my youth and things that I did that was weird and crazy. I just be like, damn, you were wild. I laugh at myself a lot. Some people may not laugh with me, they might be like with that evil Snoop Dogg look, when you're just learning and you're just growing. But some people, when I tell you, I think the part that I feel for humanity is that when they hold on to yesterday, it's making them look not well. It's actually hurting the self. And that's what I mean, like the part that I try to advocate releasing yesterday. If it's paining you, if it's paining you, let's try to release that and put something else on top of it. Perhaps create a new memory, something that makes you feel better and that makes you feel happier. It's amazing. I'm telling you, like when I bring my guest on Sunday, it's gonna, help you guys to see, a little bit of what the journey has truly been like, not just me traveling from here to there. People always have the nerve to be like, why is she always bouncing around? Like bouncing around. I'm not bouncing, I'm walking. I'm taking notes, I'm studying. I'm learning. This is not a journey for small minds when you're watching me. And unfortunately, smaller minds have attempted to catch up to me and create new narratives about how my story goes. And that's not cool, because I'm embracing, imbibing the experience. One of my regrets right now is not being able to really get to know the Maasai or any of the other tribes. And that's it. When I was speaking on the live earlier about, my friend whose name shouldn't have been put out there publicly, but you guys know that he's a Kenyan. We had many plans, it's just that his schedule is crazy, but he was the one that was going to really show me, different places and stuff like that. But it just wasn't working out as far as the schedule, and we just have to accept it. But I was going to rely on him for that, because learning more about the nativity or the indigenous, is so enriching, and that I appreciate. Even if you're not meant to stay long, at least grasp, what the customs are like. I appreciate that. One of the hardest for me was when I was in northern Ghana. Many Kenyans have been watching me since I was there too. They've said so in the comment section. I watched you when you were there, but that was not necessarily something that I planned. It was just kind of like there, and then I settled a little bit, not all the way, but I learned a lot. And it's some people out there that are not aware of how important it is to learn about yourself. So when I'm saying I learned about me, if you don't understand yourself or know yourself, you're not going to understand or know anyone else. And that is one of the highest lessons, even in ancient Kemet. Know thyself. If you don't know yourself, how can you understand anyone else? Anyways, so my sickness is no longer, I don't even want to call it my sickness, because it's going away, and I feel good about that. I rested enough. Yeah, but I would love to stay, but I've been rubbed the wrong way and very disappointed, because it's not any Kenyan that has done anything to me in any way. If anything, I've been learning from Kenyans, and it has been delightful, to say the least. I know that the country has its issues. I'm aware, I'm not naive, but I don't mix myself in it because I wasn't invited to join in it. That's not what we do. And I'm not that deeply immersed anyway to say anything about anything, only as a guest. I've been treated, kindly, that's it. Yeah, I'm not, and also I just want you guys to know that even, when I do leave, it's not like it's permanent. Kenya is friendly with my passports. Like I said, the only reason why I left last time wasn't because I got kicked out or anything. It was because I didn't really intentionally come to stay. I was waiting, on my friend, it was other things that were trying to happen but didn't. And so I was just like, well, I feel cared for here. Let me just get some furniture and this and that and just have a room. I felt welcomed, at that time. And so when I needed to move and stuff, it kind of like made me feel weird, because I was like, well, damn, I was already traveling. I could have continued traveling. I didn't have to stay put anywhere. I wasn't like this woman scorned and divorced and without anything. That's not my MO. That's what I'm saying. There's only one author in this book, guys. For those who have been watching me, there's somebody who said they've been watching me since they were 20 years old and they're 31 now. So I'm like, They know what the E is about. I'm not dependent on anybody like that. If you come into my life and we're working together, we're teaming it up, I'm a team player. You know, I'm a team player, babies. I'm all the way. I don't want to be bragging, but the E was captain of the teams. I didn't mean to be. It was just, I was always a leader in school because I loved, to be, I was very athletic, you understand? And then life goes on. But the whole point that I'm saying is that there's some interesting narratives out there. There's some interesting narratives. Okay, I want to send love and amazing, uplifting, wonderful thoughts to everyone on this chat right now. I hope you're doing well and happy in your life. I hope that your heart rests easy and that you're happy with yourself and that you're happy with your life. That's what I wish for you all right now. I'm doing these lives because I'm trying to stay indoors more up until, further notice. Thank you, D Fox. You're looking forward to it? Thank you so much. I was trying to figure out how I can do the audio as well. Yeah, so there's a few things. It'll be my first time publishing, so soon come. Yeah, there's a location that I'm gonna go to finish it. According to the stars, there's a location where I could probably, finish it, because I'm having trouble. Thank you, Kylie. Crip Blue, you was on the live last time talking about, you said something really weird. You said you had the nerve. I remember your comment. You had the nerve to say that I need to fly you out. I never got over that. You tickled me. Mm-hmm. Who's this? Watch DC. I used to watch you when I was 20. And now, what? Wait, you said you used to watch me when you were 20. I haven't been. You used to watch me when you were 20. Now you're 50. I have not been online that long. I don't even think YouTube has been online that long. Stop it. Get out of here. Y'all cracking jokes tonight, eh? I see. Just hit the like button since you got jokes. Hit the like button for the jokes, guys. 30 years and I still can't do it right? Oh my gosh. No, y'all, it's something with the algorithm. the algorithm doesn't, maybe the algorithm is still processing my kind. That's how I see it. The algorithm's still processing me, guys. Just think of it, no, for real, it's still processing. And I was just like, what the? I tried to go commercial, guys. I don't know about it. I don't know about it. Because when you go commercial, you got to stay commercial. So the best thing for me to do is just give you story time about what's going on. That's it. That's the best I can do. But I still have fun doing it. Okay. Oh, she was just joking about watching me for 30 years. Whatever. No, it wasn't that long. I think I started in, what year did I start posting? I don't know. It's been about 15 years, I think. 12 to 15 years. I can't really remember. But it was a long time because I started off making raw vegan recipes and my children were running around. They were like 10, running around. Trust the process. That's right. Yeah. So where are you guys chiming in from? You guys have any questions about Nairobi or any of this experience that I've been embarking on? Anything? Let on me. And be respectful, please, or you will be blocked by the mod if she comes on here. She's no joke. Thank you, D Fox. Well, it's a little ashy. Washington, DC says he's a he, not she. I let no one dim. Thank you, Mo Peace. but there's been an update. I'm no longer allowed to interact with the public. I have to go, you know, like Michael Jackson on my friends. I don't know why, but I have to show you blanket from the balcony. Tennessee is in the house. How you doing? The mod squad is here, guys. She'll chop you up. Yeah, we have to be careful about meeting up, because it's like, you know what, y'all gonna learn about it on Sunday. I'm not gonna give it away. Why I can't really interact with my babes anymore. Even if we good, that's what I'm saying. Like, even if we good, you guys will learn more on Sunday. Yeah. Oh, okay, Defog. Oh, you saw me when I was, yeah, it's getting kind of, you know, worn out, but I think I can save them. So I'm gonna see if I can find these young gals to remove them and give me some braids. Okay, so on Sunday evening, probably around this time, we're gonna do a live stream. I'm gonna bring someone on who's gonna share some things with us that have been quite impactful and informative regarding some of these internet attacks that have been going on for years. It's something interesting. I'm not gonna reveal it yet. You said we're not promised Sunday. No, we're not, but I mean, if Sunday shows up, you're invited, okay? If Sunday shows up, you're invited to the live stream. I will give you guys a time, maybe tomorrow. I'll just set up a little flyer. Yeah, because I think you guys will dig it. Yeah. Is it true that many Americans are being turned around doing this border runs? I heard Traverse Culture mention that. I don't know. I haven't experienced that. Turned around? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't experienced that because I use two passports. It just depends, you know, it just depends on like the season and how it's working. I found that using the African passport allows me to maneuver Kenya quite easily. My time is just short, you understand? If I were trying to do a long stay, then I would do things a little different with that passport. But my plan was to never actually stay long in Kenya. So that's why I didn't take heed to all of the other things that most people would do to stay. You know, it was just kind of like a spur of the moment. I'm here. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm on visa. Let me go take care of that. That sort of thing, because you can become overwhelmed with your enjoyment. And then next thing you know, you're like, oh snap, my visa's about to expire. Let me handle that, because you don't want to mess it up and then they kick you out and then you can't come back, you know? And it's so funny because when I came back this next time, like I never got through the border that fast, ever. When I tell you, they just pretty much just pulled me in. It was lovely. Yeah, it was quite lovely. Yep, and now we're here, but now we have to, don't even get me started. Kenya, y'all got some interesting ones running around here. Peace and blessings on top of it. Okay, Kali. Fair Use says 100 beings in the chat, only 35 likes. Come on, guys, hit the like button, please, and thank you. Thank you, sister, for that. I appreciate you. Thank you. How does it, John Dinda? Thank you so much. Yeah, I've missed it here too. It has such a different type of energy. I just showed a video of my environment and how you can just walk right outside and you just have all of this life. And it's just a small neighborhood. Yeah. Here's another question. Sorry if I'm off topic, but how do you feel about FBAs constantly coming for Africans? What do you mean by that? What do you mean? Hit the like button for support, guys. Be sure to check out my merch page pick yourself up a mug or a t-shirt to support the channel, okay? Thank you for the little gems that you guys send. Hit the like button. Any more questions, guys? I'm gonna go live streaming with you guys tomorrow, but it'll be in a different location. Kylie, I'm looking forward to it too. I need to prepare for that though. Let me make sure I have everything in order. I think so. Yeah, I don't have a table. I'll figure it out. Thank you so much for the positive energy. I appreciate it. Yeah, I have a bed here, but I'm getting ready to, I'm moving, so I won't be staying here. I decided that I won't be staying. I will be visiting though. I will have to visit. I have some dealings that I have to take care of here, so I have a reason to come, okay? Could I see the eclipse? Which one? Are you talking about the one last night or was it tonight? Because the moon is right here. Thank you, D Fox. Majority of Africans can't stand Black American men. Why do you say that? Chanel. You know what? I think so. Thank you for reminding me. I was actually thinking about going on like a little fast, like maybe of just juice or something like that, just to kind of, you know, cleanse me out, because I haven't been, like, I don't get sick. And so I can't even remember the last time I've been sick. It was maybe sometime in Ghana. I did get malaria, but not like cold sick. And it's been years. And so I was really shocked. Like, I have a sore throat. It was shocking. But it was okay. I got through it. Oh, another thing that I like. Okay, so I wasn't feeling well the first night that I came. Thank you. Oh, Crip Blue. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me read this comment. No, you didn't. But I appreciate it. Crip Blue, you got jokes every time. Crip Blue just donated. He gave me $2, which I appreciate. But he had the nerve to say, buy yourself something nice. Okay, you just wanted me to laugh. You clouded. Thank you. I will. What the hell? Buy yourself something. Asante Sana. This is the same guy that told me to fly him out. Okay. There might be a eclipse. Thank you, Christopher. Christopher's hiding. I never got a laugh like that on a live. Thank you so much. Okay, I forgot where I was going with this. He said, buy yourself something. And I'm like calculating, like, okay, yes. Let me think. I'm trying to think what I could buy. What could I buy for $2 here in Kenya, y'all? He taking care of the E. He taking care of me. Yes. Who is that? Charlie said that's probably 1 million shillings. Cut it out. Y'all are too much. He said a million. Oh, okay. D Fox said I can get some candy. Okay, I'll take it. That's right. I appreciate it. Yeah, so the moon is just right here. But I think there's either there was a lunar eclipse or there's about to be one, which is pretty cool. So you definitely want to be in the groove of high energy and happiness. Yeah, Chris Blue, he got jokes. Chris, are you from Cali? Because that's that Cali humor. Yeah. What'd you say? Remember the song? These last $2, one for bus stop and the other for jukebox to hear. No, I don't remember that one. That might be before my time, sis. Oh no, she had a jukebox. Y'all remember that song, These Last $2? I don't know that one. Wash DC says ugali is cheap. Oh, you know what? You know what? We can get chapati. We can buy chapati. I'm eating with $2. D Fox knows that song. I don't even know it. You're gonna have me looking it up tonight. What else can I get? I can get ugali. I could probably get Sukuma Wiki. Is that how you pronounce it? Sukuma Wiki? Yeah, Chris is taking care of the E. I love that. FKAE. Okay, you said that song is not that old? Who sings it? Who sings it? I don't even know it. I never even heard of it, especially with the jukebox. Let me, well, you know what? Maybe I have and I just don't remember. Sorry about that. I thought it said juke joint at first. I'm like, juke joint? Isn't that like from the 1920s? I forgot, I was gonna say something and then Chris sent me $2 so that I can get myself something nice. Which I will. Oh, it's blues. Okay. Tony, what? Why? Clear all. Y'all got jokes tonight, I see. Whatever. I think I was talking about, oh no, what I was talking about, forget it. Y'all are too much. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm just really happy that I'm in better spirits because I wasn't happy about having to come back, honestly. I mean, I wanted to come back, but I knew why I needed to come back. Yeah, and it was just such a damper. Like, people don't want to be happy, you know, because if you want to be happy, you bring happiness to other people. Thank you, Love in Africa. I'm happy to be smiling too. You have to. You guys uplift me though. You make me laugh, so I'm appreciative of that. Thanks, Tony. I receive it. Clear off. Y'all gonna have me doing research tonight. What are they talking about? So what are y'all eating tonight? What's on the menu? I ate earlier. Oh, it's 1:11 where you are? Oh, so it's really, okay. Y'all, it's 9:11 p.m. here. Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna wrap it up soon because y'all not really talking about anything anymore. It's 11:11 in Cali? Okay. It's early for you guys. It's nighttime here. Egusi and fufu, that's, oh, so we can get that for $2 here? Really? Okay. See? Bro is taking care of us. I like that. I appreciate it. FKAES, formerly known as ES. Goat cheese with fig jam and walnut bread. You're fancy. You're fancy. No, I'm not. Why would you ask me that? Oh, you come in here to just be rude and weird. Yuck. You're on a tour bus to Georgia. Ooh. What does that look like, a tour bus? So you're gonna tour Georgia? That's interesting. Play us the Johnny Taylor song or I will drop the link after. Okay. You want me to do that? That means that I have to pull out my gadgets. I'm not prepared for that right now. Okay, hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button for me before we head on out. No more questions. Say goodnight to the candlelight. We're gonna blow it out if it's time to go, okay? It smells like lavender. Okay, would you say not fancy, just based in Germany, where bread is traditional dinner? Ah, so you're saying that that's something that you would normally eat during dinner time every day? Oh, you're gonna drop the link after. Okay, cool. When you said goat cheese with fig jam and walnut bread, it just reminded me of something someone would say like on the Food Network. You're a singer? Ah, okay. That's cool. That's cool. I hope you enjoy that. I used to want to be a singer back in the day, but more like a backup singer, because I never thought that I could be a lead singer. But I remember people were low key, low key throwing shade, like, no, you could be a lead singer. And I was like, no, I don't really. They were like, no, you could be a lead singer, because apparently the best singers are the background singers. And they were like, well, look, Mary J made it. And I was just like, they were just breaking down all these artists who were more like recording artists. And basically like, you could be a recording artist. I was like, good night, Christopher. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys very soon, okay? Thank you for the laugh, everybody. Thank you for hanging out this day. I'm feeling so much better. I'm gonna go get a shower and lay down. You said it's true, D Fox? Okay, about the singing, okay. Well, I didn't mind, because singing is singing, and you just enjoy it, because it's just a gift that you were given. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, I wanna lay it down, y'all, so that I can get better, all right? Sing something? Oh, I wouldn't be able to right now. My voice is, I haven't really sung, I haven't really conditioned my voice. It would be, I don't know if it would be good right now. Yeah. Thank you for subscribing. Things are a little different right now, but hopefully things will become neutral and wonderful soon. Scotland is in the house. Thank you so much. We're getting ready to wrap it up. Any more questions, anyone? Anything else? I just wanted to drop some lines on, the feelings that I felt about Kenya overall. Like, no matter what, I can never say nothing bad about Kenya at all at this point, and I don't plan to. I never say anything bad about any country. If I go through something difficult, I share my challenges. Like, I have challenges that I've encountered, but not because of any Kenyans. I feel as though, this is just my opinion, that sometimes we as the diaspora, people are coming to Africa to do business and things like that, but they're also carrying something that they held in the US, and it's not always something healthy. And many people don't face it. They want to point the finger at other people that's affecting them, doing them a certain type of way. You help them. One thing that I've heard a lot, how many people have helped me, right? And I'm like, I've helped people too, but you won't ever catch me saying that I've helped this. I don't, once I put it out there, I don't even, I'd leave it. You understand? Because number one, it's called class. And number two, when you give, let it go with your heart, but people out here give into control. So we learned something. We learned something new. Francis is in the house. Merci beaucoup. When you come to Nairobi, please organize for fans. I'm in Nairobi. I don't think I can organize though. I can't organize any group events. Unfortunately, we have some people out here who don't mean any good by me, and I have to protect my person. Yeah. I don't feel so comfortable like that right now. Nana, oh, I have good news though, but I'm not gonna tell you yet. Okay. You guys are gonna learn some things about a lot on Sunday, even regarding Ghana. It's really interesting. Ghana, man, when I tell you that was the hardest experience, but the most impactful. I think I have said it, the most impactful. Very, very fucking difficult. Oh my gosh, but something I had to learn. The self, be needing to learn things, and I'll be out there learning, guys, taking notes. What is the self doing? Ooh, clean that ish up. Ooh, yep, maybe that's been my mission and what I'm on. A lot of people are not gonna do that work. They're gonna spend their whole lives pointing the finger at everybody else. Take notes, guys. Found me through, oh, you found me through the Egypt blog? Oh, thank you so much. No, not Egypt, Ethiopia. I miss Ethiopia. Oh, you're saying the full moon lunar eclipse? Oh, Maybe, well, I did see it. I took pictures of it. I was wondering why the moon was so big. This whole room was lit up from the moon, but I was sick, like looking at it. Like, why are you so big? Wow. So I took pictures and sent it to my friend. Like, look at this moon. That was it. Did I feel anything? I don't know. I was too immersed in, the throat, like, ah. But it was getting better though. Thank you, D-Fox. Fair Use is saying, what's so hard about smashing the like button? What's so hard? What? I'm wondering too, what's so hard about smashing the like button? Thank you, Mr. Matu. He said he missed seeing me smile. I know. It's been weird these past several weeks, just wanting to give people what they're giving me and then trying to control my energy. So that's why I was not smiling as much. Oh. Yeah, I put it over there because I was actually starting to pack little by little, trying to see what's coming and what I can give away. And it's so sad. I don't even know who to give extra things away to. So we're going to find somebody out there who needs any little thing. I don't have much. It's just little random things. I have like these, I have these, what do you call them? Habesha dresses. These mugs are taking up a lot of space, but I cannot leave them behind. I wear them just on the norm. People be like, oh, you Habesha? And I'm like, no. They just be looking at me like, oh, you for the cause. Yes. Oversiganalo. Wait, how do you say it? Oversiganalo. I forgot how to say it. Oversiganalo. Oh, I forgot how to say it. You want to see me traveling to different places? My babes, I've been thinking about that. It's happening, but we're doing it at a different pace. A different pace now because I have some things that need my attention. And, but I'm definitely gonna be traveling, but I'm not in the travel mood per se. Something has shifted within me, especially when I found out what's happening in Egypt and how we're maneuvering things. Like, I'm so excited about our work there. And so it makes me want to kind of sit down for a little bit, but I am scheduled to go somewhere else, and you're going to be pleasantly surprised when you see where that is. But stay tuned for that. I'm not in a rush to go anywhere. I want to see what's going on here in Nairobi. If we can put some things to rest, or if we got to do this stupid ish that if you missed it earlier, it's in memberships. Explain it like this is how it all feels to me. Just a waste of time and energy. Like, can't we all just get along and use our noggins, use our intellect, use our heart and our minds and our love, our reason? Oh, Emerald, that was you that said that. Chanel is asking, does Ghana now seem like a lifetime ago? A little bit, but I'm in contact with one of my girls there, and we keep in contact with each other, kind of about like what's going on and certain things. So I'm kind of still in a loop. It kind of still feels with me, just in a different location. And but other than that, it does seem kind of, people tell me, oh, I see Vim Maybe, and I'm like, I don't watch his content. He came up on my stream once, and I was like, oh, okay, but that, if it was something that I was interested in, I would, I'm not trying to check for what he got going on. I wish him all the best. Ain't no beef, no nothing. I mean, it's just normal, it's normal. Just got a member. Thank you very much. New member just joined. Check out what's going on here in Nairobi and why I'm here. Thank you for that. You're waiting. I'm not going to be decorating this place, guys. I'm not going to stay in Nairobi. Thank you for the flower. Yeah, I'm not going to stay. Yeah. Thank you, D-Fox. Yeah, a lot of storms. Too many storms. Morocco is in the house. Thank you. The Evans, what's up? Thank you for the kisses and the stars. Appreciate it. Thank you, Diaz Nubia, for that. Morocco is in the house. How's Morocco? Are you a woman? or a guy. Thank you so much. I have not canceled Nairobi at all. It's just that the reason why I'm here is making me feel a certain type of way. It's not why I want to be here. I want to be here to enjoy the people, the food, the culture, the learnings. But I'm on a different type of weird mission. That's why I'm like, I need all of the positive ideas and thoughts to equalize my energy, because it's the weirdest. Let me just put it like this. I want to do meetups. I want to see you. I want to connect, but I'm on punishment. I can't not connect with people because we don't know who's coming. We don't know what kind of agenda they're bringing, and it's affecting my creativity. I can't even create because it takes away from me focusing. Like, what is this? What is this for? What are you doing? I don't like weird shit. I don't. I saw this video the day before yesterday. This man, oh, excuse me guys, my little sweater. I bought this one from the thrift store. Okay. The man, all he do is talk about Sagittarius. And he was like, he said something to the effect like, how to get rid of a Sagittarius. All you gotta do is do some weird shit. And I was like, he didn't say nothing else. And I was just like, well, what kind of weird shit? Just weird shit. And we're out, like anything that's just like not calculating, it's not adding up, and it's like, uh-oh, like, we can detect it. We're gonna be still nice. We're gonna be nice, but we don't like funny, weird things, like that's disharmonious, or that's overly toxic and hurtful and like someone kicking a dog, like we're like, like anything that's just like we don't like it. Abuses against humanity, that's how I see it. Abuses against humanity. Stop the press. Love on one another. What's happening with the humans? They say it's the jab, but it's a lot of people that have taken the jab and they're not tripping. They're okay. It's just another type of thing that's happened with people where they're not loving. They're just being possessed by another kind or something. I don't know. Anyways, the memo that I got, F them and put on your freaking gear, and focus on protecting your heart and your mind. You don't want to become like these types of people that are angry and bitter though. And so it's like, you got to check yourself. When people, mean mugging you, or doing things that kind of like get you riled up, it's like you don't want to become like that. And that's the work that we got to put in to not become like something we'll regret, or something that will take you off of your course, and it's a lot of energies out there that want to do that, and so I'll be the first to say it's not easy, but you have to do it. You have to, it is what it is, it's, be kind and loving. But you know what? Some people aren't born that way. They're not kind. They're not loving. That's something that I had to wake up to, that no, you're not going to get what you're giving. So don't expect it. Can you imagine? Excuse me. Can you imagine you're an adult, right? You've been living life and you finally get an eureka moment when you're like almost 100 years old and you're just like, whoa, like I can't really F with humans. Is that what you're saying? Like, dang, you just got the memo? That's how I be feeling these days. Like, dang, like I just got the, like I can't mess with humans. Like, it's weird. Like, what? Are we in the days of, I can only be safe with my chat, that's it? Like, dang, what in the world? Christopher, what? He says, what are 3 favorite words school teachers use? Lord, let me think on that. I don't know. 3 favorite, I don't know, because I haven't been in school in like forever. I'm gonna sit that one back here and maybe think about it on my bed. FKAES. 254. Divine blessings for your comment. Thank you very much to George. Thank you. I'm a Singanalo. Chanel O became a member. Thank you so much. In ancient times, they ended a war because the eclipse darkened the sky over the battlefield. They didn't have no light. What about fire? Can you imagine? People have been fighting. Think about this, guys. Come on, nothing is new. People have been battling and fighting since antiquities. So to think that there's going to be some sort of kumbaya, this or that, is nonsense. Shout out and prayers to all of those people who were affected by that crazy flood. What was it, in Nepal? When I saw that, I was thinking to myself, what kind of world are we in? I question it. That's why I want y'all to come over to My Wish, My Command, because I want to unpack something that I was thinking about when I saw it. When it first happened, I saw it like minutes, like I guess they had uploaded it. So guys, when I saw that, you know, the first thing I asked, are they practicing traditional spirituality there? I don't know what made me think about that. So anyways, the flood completely demolished the border center, and everybody in its vicinity, including Americans, Australians, people from India, people from everywhere, because they were a part of this pilgrimage with some guru. I forgot his name. His name was Sangarang. I forgot his name. He seemed so sweet. I saw him like in tears. Like the whole situation was just, I was like, these people never had a chance. And I was like thinking, like, which God did that? Like which God looked at that and said, that's okay. So that made me question, where are we? I talk about these things over at My Wish, My Command channel, because it was just another example of the carelessness of human life, from nature to people. Nature don't give a damn, people don't give a damn. At any given moment, you could just be like that. And you would think people would question, like, where are we exactly? That something like that can happen on God's time. That's why I was like, well, which God is it? Which God is actually running this place? Which God was mad at them? Was God really mad at them? Why did they get destroyed like that? Was it an example? Was it to hurt the family members? You see? And so it can continue to unfold and unfold. Like what, like why did that happen to them? Were they all wicked? Were they all good? Like, were they angelic people? You know, it was like, I had so many questions. Like, it was people running from this thing. It was unbelievable. And it's so wild, guys, because these things are happening all the time around the world. It's not new, but it was new in the feed. Things are happening like this. People are getting murked everywhere. It's just chaos everywhere on this realm. But then there's also peace in certain places on this realm as well. So I want you guys to come over to My Wish, My Command, and I want you to check out a video that I uploaded. What did I title it? Who runs this world? I think that's it. It's long and it's drawn out. It's philosophical, but it's just a bunch of questions and assumptions, you know, regarding like, who's running this piece? And why is there so much chaos and warfare all the time? And sickness and fighting, constant, just a continual pattern of nonsense every day, all day. Are we doing it? Are we doing it to ourselves? With natural catastrophes like that, is it just an accident? Did someone know? Was someone alerted? I mean, there's cameras everywhere, satellites, you know, so anyways, sorry guys. It's all good. You asked me how's my workout? I haven't really worked out at all. I told my partners out there that they need to find me some weights so that when I return, I can do that. I've been feeling lower back problems because I haven't been stretching. You know, I haven't been just completely settled. It's like I'm always constantly working so that I can survive, you know? So I don't be thinking about working out. I'll be like, okay, how can I do this thing? I mean, when I launched my tour, I didn't expect people to come over there and start talking ish about how high it was and this and that. I don't like to have to explain myself, but my goodness, for what we were offering, yeah. And so I said, you know what? With those, what I'm gonna do is concise that. And because a lot of people are afraid of where it is. They think that there's conflict in Egypt. There's no conflict there. There's no problem there. They guard those borders. But also reading the room of my viewership doesn't necessarily mean that they want to do tours. But also I had to understand that everybody's not looking for my success or, to support me. So that's why I was like, maybe I need to rethink this thing. We'll focus on the eclipse. We got that part. If people need it, they know how to contact me. But what I offer belongs to the world, not just YouTube. I'm here to create, content for my viewers, and that's it. But as far as, how I branch out and do my thing, that's for the world. And so I accepted that. Yeah, because it's too many interesting eyes and mouth, always like they don't even realize what they're doing. Like it's a pity. It's a pity. Like, why would you ever want to stop someone from excelling in life? You're telling people I owe you money, but you're stopping me from making the money. Like, the insanity. It just keeps going and going. There's no controlling it. It is what it is. So who runs this world? Huh? You think there's just this glorious, magnificent, peaceful, loving God that's okay with all this behavior? No. I challenge it, but over at My Wish, My Command channel, okay? Oh yeah. I know what to do. I mean, I've always been like that. Everywhere I go, I'm in prayer. I'm blessing everybody. I'm blessing my path, but it has just been amplified. Like, there's no meetings. There's no meetings because there's something wrong with Black people. Not all, some. There's something not right because they're constantly wanting to fight me. They always want to fight me about something, and I'm like, okay, what did I do again? What had happened was just making shit up. Okay, it's insanity. Thank you, George. Yeah, definitely staying strong in spirit and just understanding that that's what it is, and I guess maybe when you reach a certain age, you have to stand at attention at what life is really about. For me, because I can't say that this is for everybody, but it was something that I had to acknowledge, like, no, you're not like everybody else. Protect your spirit, protect your, and I'm like, but I want to play with the kids like a child, but I want to hang out, I want to say hi to, no, sit your ass down and start studying and learning. So that's the phase that I'm in right now. So you'll see that at My Wish, My Command. I'm on a whole different zone. It's like I got forced back into it. And some people came over there like, you're back. I'm like, what you mean? Well, because I used to do that when I was back in Cali, just talking about, deeper concepts. That was always my thing. But once I started traveling, people are just like, be like the Africans and this and that. And I'm like, in certain places, people love study. They love evolving. They love learning. And then some other places, they don't. They don't like learning. They don't want to learn anything from anybody but themselves. And it has been an interesting walk, guys, to learn different perspectives in Africa. You come to Kenya, you have a lot of intellectuals, people that are just so inventive and philosophical and ready to converse with you, emotionally available. You're gonna get a lot. You're gonna get a lot of many things that you're used to, and which is phenomenal. You know, when you're on the continent of Africa, I think that was really one of the most shocking things, is that I had been in an area where it was extremely underdeveloped, and I was like being punished for speaking it, you know, like, how dare you call us underdeveloped, that sort of thing. And it's like, you know, it challenged my own intellect for years. I'm like, but something's not right about my life. You know, like, I feel like I'm losing brain cells. And so once you finally remove yourself and you start, you know, repairing the brain cells, start, you know, realizing like, no, that was just, that system is okay. All right, that's just how it is. Leave it there, bless it, and we move forward. There's so much more out there. There are people out there who love to learn, who love to listen, aren't afraid of listening to a woman. That was another thing that was really difficult, because when I was in America, I can't really recall the gender war in the reality. I met a lot of cool people when I was living in Cali. You guys even met some of them, okay? Men and women, just lots of people. You know, I ran my businesses, so we were meeting lots of people, and they love me because I'm providing services for them. They're coming into my places of business, and I'm befriending all of my clientele, you know, men and women from all over the world. They love me, and I love them. So when I get on the internet and I started traveling Africa, I started seeing this gender war, like people hating on me. So that was new. That's why I was just like, okay. The internet just blew up with just nasty vibes. You know, it's just nasty. And I'm like, what do they see? What do they feel when I'm speaking? Does it hurt? Is it a mirror? What is it? You know? Tammy says, I do not like people who lie. My grandmother always said, if you lie, you will steal. And if you steal, you will kill. That's why it's kind of like nerve-wracking. That's why I'm like, ooh, how do I move around when I know this kind is moving around like that? Because it makes me feel, you know, kind of like on edge, you know, like, like I need to watch my back. I don't like that because it makes me, you know, want to. So it's like, that's not a good feeling. You know, so how do you deal with that? Oh, okay. This is how you deal with that constructively. Yeah, so that's why I just turned my attention to spirituality, because when you know that, you know, it's spiritual warfare, like they're just literally constantly calling, that's a form of sorcery or witchcraft, when somebody's constantly calling you like that and they think it's cool. And as if I can't hear you, you're calling my spirit, you know, for bad. So when you try to do bad for me, you think that that's going to bring harm to me? You think I'm just going to sit around and just be like, la, 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 you know? You know, I fight in a different way. You know, I fight spiritually. I go to my source. What's happening? How do we neutralize this? You know, and pull out the highest good in everyone. Because I'm not going to give you back what you're giving me. I don't roll like that. But one thing I know for sure in my 100 years of life living here on planet Earth, what comes around goes around. If you cause harm to people and like hurt them maliciously, if you lie on people, if you do things to hurt, like that issue, like it'll find you. And so that's why, like, I feel concerned about humans. Like, don't they know? Like, don't you know? Like, this can come back. Like, that's what I be really wanting to say. Like, babes, like, and not only that, you're doing it to me. I've heard that I'm kind of special around this piece. So that's why I'm like, out of all people, you guys are doing this to me. Don't you? This is gonna come back on you because I'm not doing anything. That's why I'll be like concerned. Like, what did I do? Okay, maybe I did do something. I look at myself. What did I do? Okay, did I hurt this person? Okay, if there's nothing there and you're just being malicious, there's payment for that. There's things and weird ish that I've done in my life that I've most certainly have paid for. So am I the only one paying for my stuff? No. Everyone gets corrected some way or another in their lifetime. So it's nothing to laugh at. It's nothing to be like, oh, nothing will happen to me. Oh, I'm justified. If you say so, because in my life, if you have spoken on me and it jolted me and it got my attention and I'm looking and listening, I'm like, wait a minute, that's not correct. Wait a minute, and I'm like, wait a minute, I want to, and I'm like, I can't do anything. Like, and you're just helpless. So you put me in that position where I'm like, and people coming at me and and people yelling at me and screaming at me. You've made people come at me, insult me. You've made people yell at me. You've made people cuss me. You made people insult me. You directed that kind of attention towards me, and you don't think that you'll pay for that. And this goes for anybody. I'm not just talking about me. That's why I'm like, what are we doing in the world? This ain't just about me. This is the things that humans go through. Being reproached for no reason. That's why I question who's running this place. And whoever is running this place is obviously controlling beings, making them do certain things that they have no control over. So some people don't have control over their own thinking, their own tongue. They're just going with it, careless, just going. No, absolutely no control. We pay for everything that we do out there. Good or bad, we're paying for it. This is the realm that we're in. It's like a machine. It's calculating everyone. You said, okay, on another note, Fair Use, you was mad at him because he was mad at tree huggers. I don't like that because I used to be a tree hugger too. He shamed the tree huggers, why? Let's forgive him, okay? No, I haven't spoken with Troy. I think I saw him maybe dropped a comment maybe several videos ago. I think he was saying hi, but no, I never had his contact like that. I never sought to step outside of the friendship and do that, no. Unlike some other people who are quite crafty. I'm like, cannot people see this shenanigans? No class. Oh, absolutely. No, we don't call them, they're not gods. They're not gods. They're not gods. No, they're controlled. Come on over to, come over to My Wish, My Command. I'm unpacking it these days. They're children. And that's why, I always extended a lot of mercy, but I won't have to extend any more mercy anymore because it's just really about protecting your own energy. Guys, you're on my channel and this is just something that I'm going through right now. So when I'm talking, I'm not saying it in such a way that you have to do it. As an example, me coming to Africa, my agenda was never, y'all need to come to Africa too. Never. Whatever I go through here in my life, that's me. I've never promoted, oh, you need to come here. Or I've had some really crappy relationships and friendships, right? Oh, that's gonna happen to you too. No. That's not my story. I experience things because I have a camera. I'm sharing with you this and that, but I have a lot of great relationships, a lot of great friends. They're just not being filmed. But needless to say, the whole point that I'm making is that I'm sharing with you just the experiences. That's it. There's some great ones and there's some really interesting other kind. It happens. That's life. FKAES. Yeah, there's nothing heavenly or awesome about this world. This world is not governed by no your higher order or your higher light. It's not. It's not governed by that sweet energy that y'all think that is governed by. It's not. It's not. There are higher orders that they exist in, but we have to know how to call them. And unfortunately, they're not here. That's why all of these crazy things can just go on and people just be like, well, just pray it away. And then you pray it away and then you come back in the next life dealing with the same old ish. Everybody's just regenerating themselves, over and over and over again because they're catching you before you leave. You enter into that. Come on over to My Wish, My Command. I keep forgetting what channel I'm on. Okay, Tammy, we're gonna wrap it up soon. This is crazy. Okay, so I was speaking with my daughter. And I felt so bad. First of all, I'm always trying to get my baby over here, okay? One is in the military. She's doing her military thing. But I have another one who's not in the military. And so she and I are talking more. And I felt so bad. But see, this is the thing. She knows that she has a ticket. Anytime she wants, she can. It's just choices. People make their choices, whatever they want to do. But she told me, she said, Mom, we can't even eat the food. So when I see this message, I'm like, she just finished telling me that she says there's so many recalls on the food. She's like, we can't even eat lettuce. There's a recall on that. And so she, you know, I don't know. It's just crazy. Like I'm just in shock at how it has changed, and people are just over there just like whatever with it. And no wonder there's so many people that are farming and growing their own food. Oh my gosh. She says everything has been recalled. What do you think that is about? Why do you think that is? What is that? I need to research this. What is that? What happened? How long has this been going on? Everything is being recalled. Thank you for reminding me to continue exercising, guys. Yeah, I haven't exercised in a while. I'll get back on it. You be on TikTok? I can't do it. Do it for me, okay? Because you know I pick up a lot of energies quickly, so I have to monitor that. YouTube is as far as I can go. TikTok is a different beast, I swear. It's a whole nother beast for me. I just be like, just tell me about it. Thank you, fair use. Can you guys just pause for the calls? Hit the like button. Thank you, sweet. Thank you so much. Martina's asking, do you regret your experience in Ghana? Oh, no. Oh, no. No, absolutely not. See, Charmaine, thank you. Okay, Chanel, regarding the genders fighting and all that stuff. I see you, Rosamond. Okay. Thank you, Chanel. Oh, in real life, real men are still doing it. Thank you. That's what I be saying. Like, okay, when I got on the internet, it was just a whole nother something. But in real life, real men are still doing their thing. Thank you. I mean, but you know, I have a lot of real men that watch though, and I be seeing their names and stuff like that. They're consistent. They're grown. They're full grown, and they're mature, and they're just looking at that like, what the? Okay, Tammy. I always love to hear good, positive updates about wonderful relationships. I admire it. I co-sign it. I value it, you know, and I wish nothing but success for it. FKAES. Every time I just see ES, I have to correct FKAES. I know it's going to take some getting used to. Formerly known as. What is this? Who is this? What is that? What did you just send? I'm going to check it in just a second. What is Thirst Bucket Pick Me? Oh my, y'all going hard. Let me see. FKAES. Interesting, George. Interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of soulless creatures roaming around. You know, I was being too nice for so many years. Like, no, just give them a chance, humans. Just give them a chance. We're all one. Nope, I got hit hard, rude awakening. No, we are not, because humans should be able to reason with one another. I love entering into indigenous societies because they'll teach you a lot about humanity. Not all, some of them are, you know, a little behind, but then there are some others that have such a loving, like, cohesiveness towards one another. Like, it's just a natural humanity. It's just natural. You know, nothing's perfect out there, but you still capture this glimpse of sanity. Sanity. And so when I look across the water at, you know, what has happened with America, you know, I'm like, what kind of species?
you know, but maybe something has happened. Excuse me. Do you guys remember many years ago when there was this interesting being? I don't know if it was a man or someone got loose. A man, it was a black man. He got loose from some sort of laboratory or something, and he just went on this rampage and was just eating people, like, just in the streets. Do you guys remember that? What was it, in Florida? Oh, just looking back on that, I'm like, that was before the internet got crazy, you see? So now we have a lot of people that are within family structures and are hurting each other at whole new levels. Or maybe it has always been like that, and maybe we're just seeing it on the internet. See, that's another thing, guys. Sometimes I think maybe this stuff was already happening. People were already just being chaotic towards one another. It's nothing new. This is why that homesteading life and being quiet with your little animals, and if you have your boo bear, your spouse, your relationship, whatever, when you live in a quiet life like that, to me, that's the safest place to be. Not really traveling around, in my opinion. For me, because I'm a heightened spiritual person, I need to be safe, you know, I need to be protected in the correct way, you know, and it's really, it's hard out there. Hey, sweetie. Beatrice, what do you mean? A slow, deliberate movement that stretches out time. I must have missed. Let me see. Okay. You guys are inspiring me to maybe do some stretching this evening. Maybe I'll do that before I sleep to get started. Martina says, in life, FKAES. In life, we can never have it smooth and proper always, everywhere. But no, you're very strong. Yeah. Well, I've never had it smooth anywhere, actually, come to think of it. Well, I take that back. I take that back. There are some environments where it's less strenuous. There are some environments that I've observed in the travels where there seems to be a lot of like it's another word that I had the other day. I can't really think about it. Let me see. I don't know, but there are some places that require more of you energetically and put strain on your nervous system and make you feel stressed out and things like that. Just by looking around. Like, I don't like environments that are not well kept. It doesn't have to be perfect, but there should at least be some form of care for the environment. Yeah. But what I've learned is that within some areas, maybe there's just a lack of education regarding the beautification of environments. And even if you try to go and, you know, support it and be an example, it's just kind of like no one cares, you know, just beautify your own type of thing. And so certain things like that can be strenuous on the mind for me personally. That's why I have to be careful about the environments that I do select, because certain environments put strain on my mind for some reason, whilst others I'm okay. Like I don't mind being in the city, big old buildings and all, right? As long as it's clean, you know. But once you start seeing trash, I'm like why do they throw waste? You know, it's something in there that I'm like, why do they do that? They wanted to collapse the country. Oh. I recall seeing a documentary. Oh gosh, I recall seeing a documentary about China and Nepal. I don't want to talk about that right now, but I get what you're saying. Okay, so let me move forward, guys, to see if we're almost done. You went off of all social media when your mom passed? Huh. Oh, okay. but constant and needed to let go in November. The whole, okay. We all have our times as far as how we move on. Yeah, it's, you know, oh, he said, you're Muhammad. Okay. Thank you, hiding. Okay. I know, oh, that was his name? That's the first time you ever wrote his name. I know you love that Boo Bear. It's nothing like a woman that is happy with her man. It's a beautiful thing. I love to see it when my ladies talk about their good men. We co-sign them, we applaud them, and we bless them. Solange, what you saying? It's a cup of warm chocolate. What you mean? I don't understand. Even the seasonings? Oh, you guys are still talking about the food? Oh my gosh, okay. Gifty, I'm reading your message. I don't... You know, this thing, when people start talking about NPCs, I thought it was really funny. But I saw how it was like... I saw how it was relevant. I was just like, life is lifing. Life is difficult. So this is the thing. My thing right now is, how do we get off this rock? And what I mean by that is, I think that there's been like a missing ingredient. Like, my question has been, why do we keep coming back? Why are we dying and coming back? Why? Because I was having this obsession with, what is it called? The near-death experiences. Everybody's story is pretty much the same. They see their relatives. They see the light. They see the being that's shining so brightly. They see their recall and their life's journey and what they could have done better. And then they want to stay. And then the being is like, no, you can't stay. Go back. And then they go back to all this pain. And I'm like, hold up. So how many times again? And so when I started researching the Gnostic texts, they're like, don't go into that light. Like, it's a trap. You know, all that feel good. This. Anyways, I talk about it at My Wish, My Command, because I'm just like hallucinating. Like, this whole time we've been told to walk into the light. The light is bringing you right back. I know I'm going too deep for some of y'all. So this is why it's so important for us. It's not even only important to raise your vibration, like you have to know how to harness your own energy when under stress. That is one of the most difficult things to do. To harness and hold back from unleashing and giving them what they're giving you is very, very, very difficult. But from what I'm learning is that there's blessings in just holding it. And surrendering and knowing who you are. Once you have that awareness of who you are, and when you know that like you have to surrender, you have no control over it, it's like you're allowing the higher dimension, the origins to take over, not this fleeting domain of chaos and pain and torture. No, we have to go to our original source. There must be an original one that we have to call upon that has nothing to do with this chaos on this plane. Because we're witnessing continual madness. There must be something we're missing. This polarity, I don't know about it, George. I don't know about it. I don't know about it. It might be for just this realm. Come over to My Wish, My Command. I want to unpack it over there, okay? Canada is threatening to shut off the electricity. Why? For how long? And for what? Like, what's the reason? Joe, you want to join the journey? No, I'm not allowed to have any more friends like that. Sorry about that. Maybe next life, on some other realm. I love meeting new people too. That's been my problem. Yeah, it's nothing personal, okay? Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. All right, I love you guys so much. Fair use. Mm-hmm. Yes. So there's so much, guys, that I want to share with you, but the deeper things, I want to keep it over there at my wish, my command. I want to keep the energy high vibration here. As far as the experience here in Kenya, there are some moments where I feel a little weird and just kind of like out of place because of things that have been going on that have made me feel a certain type of way, but I'm trying to keep my happy. That's it. That's all I can do until it's time to go. Okay. Yeah. I'm looking at your message. Be in tune. Check those. Observe them a little closer. Like notice they're always saying the same thing with the NDEs. Okay. They're always saying the same thing. According to the Gnostic text, the reason why they're always the same is because there's a certain order that's over it, that's controlling that. They're the ones controlling that. So anyways, we'll talk about it again later, okay? Divine blessings to you and your family, everyone on the line, no matter who you are. I like you, I love you, I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out for a bit. Peace and blessings to you and your family. I hope you're eating well and drinking well. Take care of yourself, you guys, okay? I'm gonna do the same. All right, see you next time. Hit the like button on the way out for me, okay? See you.